Lord, oh Lord, 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 Lord. It's me again. It's me again. Oh, me again. Girl, where you from? I wanna go there. I wanna make your home my destination. Girl, where you from? You and your friend them. The whole collection must be an explanation. It had to be something in the water, in the water, baby. Something in the water, in the water. It don't make sense. It had to be something in the water, in the water, baby. Something in the water, in the water. It had to be. I pray that one day I truly and finally solve this mystery. But until then, I take a little wine, start back it up, girl, and press rewind. Tea from the good girl and just take time. Wine, girl, I took a girl. Girl, where you be? I wanna be there. It has so many things that I just have to know. So many things, like the way how you blow, how you flow, I know. Make me wanna run to Sonia, no college too. Yes, me girl, cause it had to be something in the water, in the water, baby. Something in the water, in the water. It don't make sense, it had to be something in the water, in the water, baby. Something in the water, in the water. It had to be. I pray, I pray that one day I truly and finally solve this mystery. But until then, I take a little wine, start walking up, girl, and press rewind. Tea from the good girl and just take time. Wine, girl, I took a girl. Oh gosh, tell me, baby, tell me, yo, it had to be. Girl, the secret was really have me feeling like Jack and Jill.
Greetings, greetings, greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. It's Healthy Love Night. We're kicking things off with the sound of Kofi. Track called Something in the Water.
Girl, where you from? I wanna go there. I wanna make your home my destination.
It's Healthy Love Night.
Where you from?
I wanna say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now. Those on TuneIn Radio on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew.
It had to be something in the water.
Those locked in near and far.
Something in the water.
Like our neighbors across the pond. Over there, One Harmony Radio. Top of the morning to you guys over there in the UK.
In the water.
King Genius, Queen Genius, much love to you.
It had to be. I pray.
How you guys doing?
That one day I truly and finally solve this mystery.
I want to say big ups to those who are locked in on the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com. Big ups to the veteran in the business, Mr. Lindsay. Blessings to those who are locked in out of New York. An island worldwide, exhibiting the power of music. China Nicole Geary, Jump Out Production Crew. Blessings to your family. Those on Reggae Pulse Radio. Much love to you.
It had to be. I pray that one day I truly and finally.
Big up to my family up there in New Jersey. Locked in on NIE Radio. With New Jersey's finest, the motivator. Blessings to my brother from another mother. Also, big ups to those who are locked in on Mix 102.
I wanna go there. I wanna make your home my destination.
And to their sister station there in Jamaica, Earth 96 FM.
The whole collection.
Blessing Symbol.
Explanation. be something in the water.
You know there must be something in the water.
Something in the water. It don't make sense that I be.
These top level affiliates
In the water.
all over the US and the UK and in Jamaica.
I pray that one day.
Blessings to those who are locked in on Clubhouse.
This me sorry. I'm until then. I think I don't wine.
Those on Zeno FM.
Press rewind. Tea from the
Bubbling in the stew pot.
wine, girl.
Welcome.
Girl, where you be? I wanna
Those on YouTube Live.
It are so many things that I just have to know.
And everyone here at the home of the Night Shift to DJ Kevin Stew,
How you flow.
where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment, kevinstew.com.
You know college too. Yes, me girl, go say that'll be something in the water.
So glad to have you. Couldn't do it without you.
In the water.
And you have my word, I wouldn't even try.
Got to be something in the water. In the water.
Inviting you all to call a friend, tell a friend. Friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Call up anybody, somebody, everybody.
That one day I should
Let them know.
finally solve this mystery.
It's all about what's happening right here on the Night Shift to DJ Kevin Stew in Healthy Love.
Press rewind. Tea from the good girl and just take time. Wine girl, I took a girl. Oh gosh, tell me, baby, tell me, yo, it had to be. Tell a secret, must we really have me feeling like Jack and Jill? If you wanna take my bucket to your well and bottle and sell, bottle and sell.
I want to say thank you to my segment sponsors, Pulse Media Group. When being in a moment is priceless, go ahead and give them a call.
Baby, something in the water. It don't make sense that to
You have an event you want to stream live on a secure platform, whether yours or theirs.
I wanna make
Platform, that is.
destination. Girl, where you from?
Go ahead and give them a call, 754-999-1140.
Collection must be an explanation.
Have a wedding, a church service, a funeral, a party, a graduation, a seminar, you name it.
The water, in the water.
Talk to them and see how they can help you.
It don't make
Tell them Kevin Stew sent you.
something in the water. The water, in the water. Something in the
I want to say thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands.
It ought to be.
Althea is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade and South Palm Beach counties.
One day, I truly
She comes to you,
solve this.
bringing her table, her oils, and over 20 years massage therapy experience.
Start back it up, girl, and press rewind.
She only has one request outside of paying her,
Wine, girl.
that you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else when she's done.
I wanna be there. It are so many things that I
She got sedatives in those hands.
like the way how you blow, how you flow, John know. Make me wanna run to some yellow college to
I want to say thank you to the Global Base.
gotta be something in the water, in the water, something in the water,
And there's something definitely in the water over there at the Global Base.
something in the water, in the water.
The Global Base navigates your journey across music, marketing, and much, much more.
Be happy
It's a realm where social spheres awaken through mastery.
that one day I truly
Go ahead, embrace the invitation to liberate your creativity, unbounded and free.
know I stand back
Your creativity, not their service.
tea from the good girl and just take time. Wine,
They're your catalyst for everything related to music, marketing, events planning, and social media.
tell a secret, must we really have?
I can tell you what is free from them.
I wanna go there.
It's a free consultation that you get when you contact them. So check them out, theglobalbase.com. BAGlobalBASE.com.
Be an explanation. It ought to be something in the water, in the water,
I want to say thank you to Matt Neal Trucking.
It don't make sense
Matt Neal Trucking is a veteran-owned, licensed, and insured mover in the state of Florida.
in the water, something
You
in
go ahead and get them a link. You want to move from the Keys up to Jacksonville,
the
from Naples to Palm Beach,
that one day I
from Pompano to Pensacola.
Solve this mystery.
And all points in between. You want to put some things in storage? You don't have the manpower, you don't have the transportation, don't worry. You have the name, you have the number. McNeil Trucking. 954-406-9740.
There are so many things that I just have to know.
Call them up, tell them Kevin Stew sent you. Hey man, do some name dropping.
Make me wanna run test on your local college too.
Don't be afraid.
Yes, me gal go say that'll be something in the water, in the water, in the water. Something in the water, in the water. It don't make sense for that to be something in the water, in the water, something in the water, in the water.
So tonight's in Healthy Love. I'm gonna be addressing something that I don't think many of us actually think about. And you guys that are listening on One Harmony Radio over there in the UK, if you guys travel, you can probably speak to some of what I'll be addressing tonight. As a matter of fact, I invite you all to participate. Yeah man, the number is always open. The line is open. The number, scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now. It's 773-789-STEW. You can call, you can text, you can WhatsApp, you can Telegram. That's 773-789-7839. You don't have an excuse. Anywhere you are in the world, you can reach out. You can share what's on your mind. You can address the topic at hand. We're looking at some US foods and medicines, actually. You found some pharmaceuticals, some drugs available for consumption in the US that just may be illegal in some other countries. Yeah man, it's up on the ban list. And when I say it's on the banned list, I'm not talking about the reggae band that comes to your area, though, you know, for that Friday night event or whatever. No. I'm talking about the list where they say, listen, we don't want that stuff in our country, period. And believe it or not, that happens more often than we think, because they literally don't want that stuff because it's poison. Believe it or not, there are some things that are sold for consumption on the shelves in our grocery stores in the US that their ingredients pretty much kill us. Well, it doesn't kill you immediately. You know, it's not like a dagger in the heart or anything like that. You're talking about a slow death. You're talking about diseases. You're talking about cancers. Just because of some of the ingredients that are in the foods that the food industry is allowed to pass on to consumers. And you might ask the question, but how? Why? What are some of these products even? Well, the what part, we can definitely look at some of those tonight. The how? The why? Well, I think if you start asking enough questions, you'll get some of those answers. But The Chicago Tribune a few years ago, and you see, this is not some new information. That's the thing about this, you know. This is not something brand new. This has been going on for a little while. It's just that we don't always address it. So a few years ago, the Chicago Tribune did an article where they looked at some common US foods that are banned in other countries. And in the article they write, which chemicals and food production standards that are acceptable and common in foods in the United States are illegal in other countries? The main question. That's the main question of the night. And we can extend that a little further to go to which drugs, which pharmaceuticals, and vice versa. What's available elsewhere that's not available in the US, that's banned in the US. We don't know why, but there are some things. So you can share of your information also. Yeah? So there are ways that you can share. Not just the phone line, 773-789-STEW, remember that? Yeah. So not only by calling, texting, using WhatsApp and Telegram, but you can also comment. Those of you watching on YouTube Live, you can comment right there in the chat, as well as in the stew pot. And those of you wondering what the stew pot is, it's that part on kevinstew.com that others call a chat room. But it's because we're fancy on kevinstew.com. It's called the stew pot. It's where we keep things interactive and bubbling. You can remain anonymous if you want to and share your comments. You can put your name. Let me know who it is that I'm interacting with. But do share. I like the interactivity. Stacker researched 30 common American foods that are banned internationally. And what we're going to do is go through this list of 30 everyday American products with ingredients that are banned in other countries. You ready? Here we go. First on the list is some food that is considered great. You know what I'm talking about? Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Many American food additives think along the lines of retardants and suspected carcinogens. Think along that line. And production standards that have been approved domestically are banned or strictly regulated abroad. And the question is asked, what chemicals are lurking in the ingredients of some of America's favorite foods? What production practices are standardized in the United States but illegal in other parts of the world? Makes you wonder. But everything is available to us. All that information. So you have Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And you'd kind of wonder, wait, hold up. How did that end up on this list? Because this is healthy. This is, well, outside of the sugar content. This is some good stuff, right? Well, not so much, because it made the list. Then there's farm-raised salmon. Some people are going to go, but wait, what's wrong with salmon? Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with salmon. Farm-raised salmon, however, is different. That is a whole different ball game. People in the United States, they love their salmon. But farm-raised salmon, available in America, is fed a thing called astaxanthin. And it is to give this coral color, makes it look this rich red. Salmon containing this petrochemical is banned for consumption in Australia and New Zealand. But it's a big thing when you go to the supermarket here or to stores here in the United States. You have farm raised salmon. And the trick is they make it more available. They make it a little bit more cost friendly. So those on a budget, they want to have salmon, but they can't afford the wild caught salmon. So they're gonna go with a farm raised. And what happens? Well, that takes you down a dangerous road. Then there's dairy with RBST or RBGH hormones. Milk in the United States, unless it is marked otherwise, is treated with either RBST or RBGH. These are artificial hormones that stimulate milk production. The FDA says there's no difference in the milk produced by cows treated with the hormone, but countries like Canada and those in Europe's Union, in the European Union, they all ban it. No, we're not. They say this ain't gonna work. It's not gonna cut it. We don't want it. But I guess business is so good in the United States because you couple the milk with the frosted flakes and pharmaceuticals smile. Oh, did I say that out loud? Well, it's a harsh reality, right? Nobody gets into business but to make a profit. How do you keep pharmaceuticals going? If you don't have sick people to sell pharmaceuticals to, then okay, it's just the math. I remember when I first came to the United States, very first trip, stopped in the airport, I was hungry, got some food. There were two drinks on the, back then I drank sodas. And the fountain machine had two particular drinks that they were new to me and I thought they were just awesome. One of them was Mellow Yellow, the other one was Mountain Dew. And so I had this Mountain Dew for the first time. Man. Good to go. Well, Mountain Dew is on this list. This citrus flavored soft drink uses brominated vegetable oil, BVO, as an emulsifier. And BVO is banned in Japan and the European Union because it contains bromine or bromine as depending on how some people talk. But the element is found in brominated flame retardants, which this now can build up in the body and potentially lead to memory loss, as well as skin and nerve problems. Flame retardant. That's what you're drinking when you pop open a can of Mountain Dew, or you go to the fountain and get some Mountain Dew. That is what you're consuming. Now, is that what you want to consume? I don't know. Maybe it is. So if that is along the lines of what you want, go for it. I can tell you the experience is, the end result is not quite what you'll be looking for. And I'm not talking about when you get to the end of the bottom of the cup. Then there's some chicken, some types of chicken. And you wonder, wait, how can chicken be on this list? Well, this chicken can be on this list for a number of reasons. But specifically, we're talking about chlorinated chicken. You only thought they chlorinated water, right? For those who, like, I grew up in Jamaica, and I remember turning on the tap and letting the water settle because there's chlorine in the water. Treatment plants, it's and this was fine for us. We were cool with it. But here you have chlorinated chicken. Chicken produced in the United States gets washed in chlorine to reduce the risk of spreading diseases and illnesses like salmonella. This practice, however, is banned in the United Kingdom and the European Union because it promotes unsanitary farming practices. So you kind of have to understand the reason for the process. In this case, you have chlorinated chicken. Yes, they wash the chicken because they want to prevent these bacteria and these viruses and this whatever else from growing. But if the chicken was raised the proper way in the first place, then you wouldn't need this. Because many of us who grew up in places like the Caribbean and some other countries, when they raise the fowl, they capture the fowl, cut off the head, dip it in the hot water, pluck it, and you're ready for some chicken for consumption. I've seen it happen. I didn't do it myself, but I've seen it happen. Kind of interesting, especially if you've made a pet out of one of these chickens, but not saying that you should, not saying that you shouldn't. But it can be traumatizing. But there's nothing like some good chicken. I'll say that. I am a chicken eater. But the chlorinated chicken, you need to watch out for it. There's this thing called ractopamine. And it is used to increase lean muscle in livestock. It's used quite a bit in the United States. You're talking about in 40 to 60% of American pigs. So all the pork eaters, you might want to pay attention to this. And I know I'm breaking some hearts, but yes. 160 nations, including the European Union, Russia, and China, banned the use of the drug ractopamine when it comes to their meat production. So, these meats from these farm-raised livestock that are kind of bulky and meaty, they're hormones, they're drugged up. And what happens when this drug, this hormone, is in the meat? Well, it's passed on to us, the consumer. So this is what we're putting in our bodies. Again, you're talking about some of these things that we're talking about tonight. Some of them are carcinogens, some of them are hormones that pretty much detrimental to our general health. Can cause cancer, can cause skin disease, can cause brain damage, lead to memory loss, the cells damage on a cellular level. Some of these products, and apparently, in the name of capitalism, it's all good to go. It's okay. Strange, right? Well, maybe not so strange. We're gonna take a quick break. And as we go off on the break, there are a few things that I want to tell you guys about. First of which is an event coming up in March. Yeah, you might say March is a far ways off, but listen, Valentine's is around the corner. So here comes March. It is a spring gospel concert that is happening at First Baptist Church of Sunrise. And it happens on the 30th of March. Now, I don't know how many of you are down in the South Florida area, in the Sunrise area, but this event is happening down in Sunrise, First Baptist Church of Sunrise, which is on Sunset Strip, 6401 Sunset Strip, Sunrise, Florida. This is right at the little roundabout at 64th and Sunset Strip, just off Oakland Park Boulevard. It features Joan Myers and Jabez. The MC for the night, John T. Those of you who are familiar with the morning ride on WAVS, this guy, real cool guy, John T, will be the MC for the event. Contribution is only $50. So there are also some local acts that will be on this concert. But you have two international gospel artists with roots in Jamaica, Joan Myers and Jabez, Minister Jabez, that will be featured on this concert. You don't want to miss it. Doors open at 5 p.m. The event starts at 6. This is Saturday, March 30, happening at the First Baptist Church of Sunrise down on Sunset Strip by 64th and Sunset Strip. So you don't want to miss it. And I've been telling you all about it. Some of you have gotten your copies, some still waiting. No worries, you still can get yours. It is the audiobook Empowered, written by Jonathan Field, narrated by yours truly, Kevin Stew. It is titled Empowered, Essential Concepts and Strategies Every Woman Should Know About Self-Defense. Don't let the title or the subtitle fool you. It's not just for women. Don't be swayed by it. It's for men and women. I learned so much as I narrated this. You will learn something too. Go ahead and get your copy. It's available on Audible. If you have difficulty finding it, don't worry. Just go to kevinstew.com. There's a copy of the book cover there. Click on it. It takes you straight to where you need to be to get your copy. Empowered. Essential Concepts and Strategies Every Woman Should Know About Self-Defense. I want to say thank you to the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation. And those of you wondering what this organization is all about, it sounds kind of legal, kind of fancy. Well, they've been doing quite a bit since their inception. Earlier this year, I'd say, about 3 months now? Well, this is early this year. So late last year. And the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation is a non-partisan anti-corruption group advocating for an improved quality of governance in Jamaica that is participatory, transparent, accountable, effective, and equitable. Their experts and advocates use litigation, communication strategies, research, and analysis, and also protests aimed at enhancing constitutional protection, particularly of the underserved and underrepresented members of Jamaican society, in order to enhance and uphold principles of democracy, law, the rule of law, and to protect the constitutional rights and general welfare of all Jamaicans. Not just some Jamaicans, not just Jamaicans in Jamaica, all Jamaicans. So the diaspora is represented. So go ahead and check out the foundation, the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation. Check out the website, ojldf.org. It is OJLDF, One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation. OJLDF.org. Check them out. You won't be disappointed. There are some articles on the website, some documents, I should say, on the website, including a letter written to the King of England with regards to the Governor General in Jamaica. There are some articles that are presented by Will Rattigan on Reason with Rattigan on Saturdays at 3 p.m. on Reggae Global Radio and on YouTube. Some of these articles are right there on the website for you to see. And you can contact them, you can contribute to the foundation, and your contribution goes towards legal actions that will be taken to hold the politicians in Jamaica accountable for their practices. So definitely check out that page, check out that website, and do call your friends. You can still call them, it's still early in the broadcast. Your friends, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and anybody, somebody, everybody. Let them know it's Healthy Love right here on the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew. We're going to be back in just a few.
Imagine having our own Caribbean Center.
Imagine a museum highlighting our history and the contributions of Caribbean people to the world.
Imagine being able to visit and learn about the islands we call home.
In a place where our kids can see and feel their cultural heritage. You can make this vision come to life.
Help us create this first of its kind space
that all Caribbean people can be proud of. Your contribution to Island Space Caribbean Museum will help this dream come true.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe and donate today.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin Stew and the Night Shift Radio Show. Yo, at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa. DJ Kevin Stew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin Stew believing, and that's no doubt. Salute the Night Shift Radio Show, Christine. Just heart it up loud. To the peace.
It's been a long time coming. Are you ever gonna change? Are you ever gonna to take advice for how I'm feeling? It's been a long time running, and I know you wanna stay. So I think that it is time we live like we used to. Right all around the city, singing with the top down. Let's take it back to when we were younger. It's been a long time coming, so put on a happy face. Grab my hand so we can let all of our troubles out. There's no cares tonight. Take me for a ride. Even when it's dark, never will lie. Even when it's dark and you lose your mind. Whoa, whoa. Right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. Oh, now you're so crazy. Oh, I'm crazy too. Right in the moment when your head is confused. Oh, I will stay in the madness with you. Baby, don't you worry, 'cause you know I understand what it's like to be chewed up and spit out in the cold world. Baby, there's no hurry, as long as you take my hand. We can dance and I won't be the one to let you go. There's no care tonight. Take me for a ride. Even when it's dark, never will lie. Even when it's dark and you lose your mind. Whoa, whoa.
Music from Royce, bringing us back from the break. The track is called Madness. And definitely, this that we're talking about tonight is some madness. So continuing down this list, some foods that are available in the United States, banned in other parts of the world. We looked at soda already. We looked at some beverages. We looked at soda. We looked at milk. We looked at cereal. Some meat, chicken, salmon. Next on this list is Little Debbie Swiss rolls. And some of you know it. Really nicely packaged, cute. You look at the box and you just want to gobble up the box and everything. Well, Little Debbie Swiss rolls is a popular dessert in the United States for those of you who don't know it. It contains food dyes yellow number 5 and red 40. While they are now they are allowed in the European Union, they have to carry warnings that they cause adverse effects in children. They are also banned in foods for infants and young children. No such warning is required in the United States. Norway and Austria have banned the chocolate treats altogether. Nope, they're not having it, not allowed, don't bring it here, we don't want it. Because it has yellow number 5 and red 40 food dyes. Is that crazy? No. They're looking out for the well-being of their country. It's interesting, it really is. Also on the list is Arby's sourdough breakfast bread croissant and French toast sticks. You probably would think, okay, it's just a little French toast stick or a little sourdough bread, breakfast bread. Well, the fast food chain uses a chemical. Now, work with me here. Some of you might want to look this up. It is azodicarbonamide. Azodicarbonamide. They use this as a whitening agent and dough conditioner in its baked goods. Now, although its use is decreasing in the United States because of concerns that it's a carcinogen, yes, it is a poison. So there's a reduction in its use. The FDA still allows it to be used. It is totally banned in Europe. Totally. Also on the list, courtesy of the breakfast department, is Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, Rice Krispies. Again, these popular breakfast cereals contain BHT. BHT is a flavor enhancer which has long been studied for its potential carcinogenic properties. The evidence at present is inconclusive, they say. I'm not too sure which evidence they're looking for to be conclusive. If it happens in a few people, then it's conclusive that it can happen. I don't know what else is needed. But this is banned in Japan and the European Union. The Frosted Flakes, the Bunches of Oats, Rice Krispies, banned. Now, one of the interesting things about some of these foods that are banned in the UK is that you will see the product on store shelves. What you won't see is an as extensive ingredient list. That is one of the key differences. The ingredients are different outside of the United States with some of the products that are available inside the United States. So making this list also is Coffee Mate. And I know there are some people that are saying, no, say it ain't so. I love my coffee and I love coupling it with Coffee Mate. What are you talking about? Well, trans fats like partially hydrogenized or hydrogenated soybean and cottonseed oils in Coffee Mate are linked to heart disease and were officially banned in the United States as of June 18, 2018. However, again, whenever you use certain words, however, but, everything that you say before that gets negated. So, yes, it was banned back in June 2018 in the United States. They still linger in US food supply. They are also banned in many other countries such as Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Iceland, Norway, Denmark. Not allowed. So you may find Coffee Mate there, but the ingredient list will be different. Then there is stovetop stuffing. Some people like to use this stuffing, and they figure, you know what, it's a quick, easy way to get some dessert going, or to supplement, complement whatever it is that you're preparing. Well, you can pretty much make stuffing in 5 minutes with this popular craft product. The problem here is, though, the mix contains preservatives BHA and BHT, which are suspected to be carcinogenic, and they also are believed to impair blood clotting. This has caused these preservatives to be banned in the United Kingdom, Japan, and several European countries. So this particular stuffing you will not find in those countries, not the same way you find it in the United States. See, this is one of the reasons why things are so different in the United States. And when I say things, I'm talking about pretty much your healthcare, the quality of life, because of the things that we are putting in our bodies, and the things that we're allowed to put into our bodies, and the things that we don't have a choice but to put in our bodies in some cases because there are no other products available. Real talk. On the line of desserts, again, I'm going to go break some hearts. Drumsticks. You know it, right? I pretty much grew up calling this Nutty Buddy in Jamaica. So there's a frozen dairy dessert. For those of you who don't know, it's called drumsticks. And drumstick uses carrageenan for texture in its ice cream. But the additive that is derived from this particular seaweed, it can affect the human digestive system. The adverse effects have caused the European Union to limit it in its products in like baby food, because apparently it is used in a wide array of things. But if you want your products to be sold in the European Union, then either you're going to eliminate or limit significantly the amount of this product you're putting in there. Then Skittles. Oh, Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Well, here's the problem with that. While people are tasting the rainbow of this popular candy, they're also ingesting food dyes: yellow 5, yellow 6, red 40. These dyes have been known to have adverse effects on young children. They are banned in foods for infants in the European Union, and foods that contain the dyes must carry a warning label. Norway and Austria have banned them completely. Where in the United States have you seen any warning labels about these ingredients? On which product? There's wheat thins. Yes. So you'd think, all right, at least there's the health food stuff. So if I want a snack, I can get a healthy snack and we can go wheat thins. Well, you need to be careful. Because Nabisco's wheat thins are on this list. Nabisco adds BHT to the packaging. This chemical, like we mentioned earlier, banned in the United Kingdom, Japan, and parts of Europe. Yeah, wheat thins. The good stuff. Then there's what a lot of Jamaicans call Straighterade. Gatorade. The sports drink that replenishes electrolytes. Awesome. Good stuff. Well, here we go again. Yellow number 5, yellow number 6. The food dyes. These artificial colors are banned in foods for infants and children in the European Union, and they must also carry warning labels on all other products that are used there. They're completely banned in Norway and Austria. But here you have Gatorade using it, and one of the biggest markets of Gatorade are young people. Again, what's going to happen? Pop-Tarts. They've made the list. Kellogg's, here we go again. Using what? Yellow number 5, yellow number 6, red 40. Banned in the European Union. We just talked about it. Now, there's a breakfast sausage link that I can't recall ever seeing this label anywhere. Some of you might know it. First of all, I'm not looking for sausage anyway. But Farmer John pork breakfast sausage links. It uses the flavor enhancer BHT. Again, suspected carcinogen. Banned in the European Union, banned in Japan. Available for consumption in the United States. Then there are the not so lucky Lucky Charms. Yes, because they made the list. So grab your Irish friends and go get your box of Lucky Charms to throw it away. It's the colorful breakfast cereal that gets its true rainbow hue from where? You guessed it. Red, yellow number 5, yellow number 6, red 40. The food dyes. Requiring warning labels in the European Union, banned in Norway and Austria. But here they are, very prominent on our shelves in the United States. Just waiting for your consumption. Then there's bread. Pure, simple bread. And you don't know why it's bread on this list. I'm wondering why there's bread on this list. But it's not all bread. It's the ones that are tainted with potassium bromate. This is added to bread dough as a strengthener that creates a higher rise. Because, we tend to like things bigger, bulkier. more appealing to the eyes. And it also reduces baking time and cost. Well, reducing baking time is definitely going to reduce cost. And it's all about that bottom line, right? The cost, the profit margin. It also gives finished loaves a bright white color. Here's the problem, though. The chemical is also linked to cancer, nervous system damage, and kidney damage. Potassium bromate is banned in the United Kingdom, in Canada, in Peru, and many other countries. But still, it's very prominent in many American bread products, including bagel chips, rolls, and even breadcrumbs. What are we doing to ourselves? It's potassium bromate. Go ahead, look it up. You might not believe me, but I didn't make this information up. Then there is the Tostitos salsa con queso dip. I kind of like chips and dip, and every now and then I'd consume it. Here's the problem with this one. The bright color of Tostitos salsa con queso dip is derived from where? Anybody want to hazard a guess? Because if you're saying yellow number 5, yellow number 6, well, ding, 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 you hit the nail right on the head. You're right on the money. Where is it banned? Norway and Austria. And in the European Union, it must contain, any products that have it must contain warning labels. Have you seen any warning labels on anything containing yellow number 5, yellow number 6, or red 40 in the United States? Not even a hint of a warning. Then, let me give you one more before I take another break. This one, you pretty much gonna taste the good. Or you're supposed to, at least. Does that happen? Not really. We're talking about Nabisco's Ritz crackers. It's the third leading cracker brand in the United States. Not trying to be offensive. The crackers we eat, the biscuits, yes. Now its namesake, it's the namesake cracker contains partially hydrogenated cottonseed oil. And you might remember from earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned some hydrogenated cottonseed oil, right? Being dangerous. Well, it's a trans fat that is currently banned domestically and in many other countries like Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Iceland, Norway, and Denmark. But you can still find it in your Ritz crackers. So, go ahead, put on the Ritz. Or find something else. There are other brands. What you want to do is check that label and see if you find hydrogenated cottonseed oil. If you do, you might want to start weaning yourself off of it. You know, we're trying to stay away from trans fats, right? So, unless you're just going to identify as trans healthy. And that's cool, if that's what floats your boat. Me, I want to be really healthy. So, whereas the products are available, products are cost effective, you know, they're cost friendly. In the long run, they're going to cost more. Decide what you want to do. Is this something that you want in your pantry? Are you going to start reading labels? We're going to take a break and we'll come back. We'll look at some more on this list. We'll be right back.
Making great music is one thing, sharing it with the world, that's another. Let the professionals at Reggae Global Entertainment help you to another level. Specializing in artist management, booking, public relations and marketing, and promotion, Reggae Global Entertainment can help you with event planning, websites, photography, and video production, press releases, legal services, and graphic design. They can even help you with music production, so you can get the sound that you want every time. Call Reggae Global Entertainment at 954-804-8199. That's 804-8199. Or visit them online at reggaeglobalentertainment.com.
Hey, Dad, how do you throw a curveball? How do you build a fort? How do refrigerators run? How do fish learn how to swim?
Kids ask a lot of questions.
How high can you jump?
But you don't have to know every answer.
How many phone numbers are there?
Because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent.
How do cell phones work?
There are thousands of children in foster care who don't need every question answered.
What's electricity?
They just need you.
What's the moon made of?
For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Is my kid in the right car seat? I guess she is.
There are probably rules on when to move up to a booster seat, aren't there?
Rear-facing, forward-facing. I think I have it right.
Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Don't think you know you know. Go to safercar.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Yes. Carmantino, I'm making notes right now. You are locked in to DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift.
Look and go, seasoning up, well cut up, good fire blaze up, so you know some pot and boil up. Seasoning up, well cut up, good fire blaze up, so you know some pot and boil up. I'm cooking today, what I'm cooking today. I got some items through, we got some quinoa will do. I'm cooking today, what I'm cooking today. Items through, we got some spell dumpling will do. This I wanna eat a in about 5 minutes more for this sipper. I said the walnut porridge well thicker. I said the items through with a kick. Say me want no come in no want no little bitter. You know see you me calabash stick. First coconut better in a hit. I be safe just a little bit. Feel it more when me forward. Frost off for me split. The kitchen I forget a visit. I'm cooking today. What I'm cooking today. I got some items through. We got some quinoa will do. I'm cooking today. Them ask me what I'm cooking today. Items through. We got some spell dumpling will do. No meat in my kitchen. Rastafari no support blood spilling. Pass I some chickpeas or some ackee off the trees. Wild rice so you wild so. Full the pot of water, can't spoil you. Coconut a bubble down, high you. Galang madam tell them can't style you. When you steam the callaloo, you make it mild so. And she no eat them KFC nor them burger. But it Babylon where you heard her. And she no eat no for a burger. I'm cooking today.
music from Jadan. A track called Cooking. What are you cooking? Is it real? Or is it constructed in a lab? As we continue with tonight's broadcast, we're looking at some foods that are banned in other parts of the world, but readily available on your store shelves right here in the United States. Continuing on this list, courtesy of this article from the Chicago Tribune. Fresca. Some of you like the refreshing, sparkling water. It's a citrus flavored drink, and it's manufactured by the Coca-Cola Company. The problem with this drink, why it is on this list, is that it contains the flame retardant bromine. Yep. Or bromine, however you call it. It's the same flame retardant, and it's available on your store shelves in this Coca-Cola product called Fresca. And they use it to prevent the separation of ingredients. On the ingredients list, you'd probably see it as BVO. It is banned in Europe. So if you're gonna find this product in Europe, guaranteed you will not find this ingredient in it. Then there's your genetically engineered papaya. If there's one thing that is pretty popular on our shelves, it's GMOs. It is. It's just the reality of the situation. Genetically engineered papaya makes this list. In the United States and parts of Asia, farmers are cultivating virus-resistant variants of the fruit papaya, or as we would call it in Jamaica, papa. These genetically engineered offshoots are legal to eat in the US and Canada, but illegal in the European Union. Nope, they don't want it. You can keep it. Unless it's the real thing, they don't want it. Don't bring it. And I firmly believe that's the position we should take too here in the United States. However, labeling is not a thing, not a requirement. Staying away from these products, not a requirement. I guess it's a requirement to kind of sweep it under the carpet so that the products can sell and people can just remain sick. Pillsbury biscuits are on the list. The Pillsbury Doughboy biscuits make it simple to have a freshly baked bread in minutes. But there's a problem. These baked goods also contain trans fats in the form of partially hydrogenated soybean oil, which is known to cause heart disease. So you're wondering why some people falling out from having heart attacks and developing heart conditions, and well, there you go, trans fats. And they're not trans anywhere, but they're transported everywhere. It's not a fake. It's not a myth. It's a thing. There is Sunkist soda. And I know some people that just love Sunkist. Well, here you are. You made the list. This citrus drink contains artificial colors that are restricted in Europe. Can you guess what these artificial colors are? Yes. Yellow 6, red 40. Again, warning labels in the European Union. But like I said, I know people that love Sunkist soda. They're right here in the United States. Let me break some more hearts once again. Like, I haven't done enough damage already I'm continuing to do damage. But hey, I didn't put the list together. I didn't. I even have some more information. I probably won't get to it tonight. I'll just go through this list, and this list will be the tell-all for these products. Betty Crocker Fudge Brownie Mix. Not Betty. Yes, Betty. Baking brownies could not be any easier with this popular mix. Doesn't get any easier than this. However, when you take a closer look at the ingredients, it tells a story. It reveals the product still contains trans fats in the form of partially hydrogenated soybean oil and or cottonseed oil. Trans fats were recently banned in the United States, but some still remain. So, have they changed anything on the product line? Look at the ingredients. You might be shocked. You might not. They are banned in Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Iceland, Norway, Denmark. Banned. Totally. Don't want it, don't bring it, don't care for it. Pillsbury pie crust. Yep, up on the list. Big and bold. The convenience of the ready-made pie crust. They're brought to you in from the store shelf to your kitchen counter, ready across the United States. But it's banned in the UK, in Japan, in parts of Europe. Why? BHA, BHT. Remember them? Suspected to be carcinogenic, linked to impaired blood clotting. Yeah. They're all up in the pie crust mix. Thanks, Pilsy. Then there's raspberry Jelly-O. Yeah, not Jelly-O. Yeah, Jelly-O. Low in calories, free from artificial sweeteners, like high fructose corn syrup. But the color, red 40. That right there is why it's on this list. Outside of that, so if this was, I don't know, the color of water, it would be fine. So if it was a neutral color, you didn't have any red dye in it, it would be the perfect Jello. But you gotta have some aesthetic appeal, right? And so it has red 40. Illegal in Norway, illegal in Australia. Then you heard me mention the high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, it has a spot on this list. Made from pure fructose and sugar. Linked to a variety of ailments like obesity, type 2 diabetes. It's found in everything, pretty much everything. From beverages to cereals to ice cream. Why does high fructose corn syrup need to be in everything? I do not know. But yet still it's there. Well, actually, I have a theory. You've heard me mention this theory. Again, if you can't keep people sick, then you won't have need for pharmaceuticals, then the business won't be as profitable as it has been. Shout out to all the scientists in the pharmaceutical industry. Much love to you. Hey, they need to get paid too. They got these degrees and whatever else. So, they have to live too. It just so happens that in order to live, a bunch of people are dying, are getting sick. Whether they show it or not, whether they admit to it or not, it's happening. Pillsbury makes the list yet again with their croissant rolls. You have to say it right, croissant. And so the ingredients for this simple flaky roll, this pop the can, roll it up, stick it on a baking tray, stick it in the oven, boom, bam, bing, you're good to go. Whereas it seems simple enough, it seems harmless enough, the dough contains a little bit of coloration. Guess which ones? Yep. Yellow 5, red 40. I don't know if you guys are like me, that have a thing for Doritos. Whereas I do not eat a whole lot of chips. I really don't, to be honest. And the people that know me will tell you, it's not really a thing that Kevin does. Every now and then he might grab a chips here, grab a chips there. But for the most part, give him some peanut unsalted or lightly salted and you're good to go. Give him some cashews, you're good to go. So, but every now and then you'll have some chips. I really do like Doritos chips, by the way. I do. But on this list is the Doritos Light. And it's on there because it contains cholesterol. Now, this is a fat substitute. And the FDA approved it back in 1996 to make snacks and chips guilt-free. The problem here is the side effects of the additive. Abdominal cramping, loose stools, some really unpleasant effects of cholesterol. The fat substitute also inhibits the absorption of vitamins and nutrients. So, whereas you might like a chip here, a chip there, a chip everywhere, and you might think, well, it's okay that I have my little, because it's light, it's okay that I have my Doritos Light chips because I'm taking my vitamins. I'm exercising. I'm good to go. I'm staying on top of things. The problem is those vitamins that you're taking are just being expelled because cholesterol prevents the absorption of vitamins and nutrients. So you're left with what? Byproduct? It goes away. It ends up being no good to your body, the vitamins and minerals that you're taking, because you enjoy your Doritos Light snack. Sounds crazy? Yeah. Why is it that some of these products are banned in other parts of the world, but in the US it would be okay? Well, I have a theory. As you know, I've always had a theory as it relates to why things happen relating to our health and products that we consume in the United States. Here's my theory. I've mentioned it earlier tonight, and I'll mention it again. And I'll keep mentioning it on other broadcasts. We get into those who are business-minded. You start a business for the sole purpose of making a profit. If nothing else, that. Most businesses, anyway, are built on this model to make a profit. Or why would you do it if not for a profit? The pharmaceutical industry is no different. So here it is. You have big pharma, real big in the United States. Big ups to you. And I take over-the-counter drugs every now and then. You know, there might be the odd occasion where I have to go to the doctor and I need to be prescribed something. And so, thank you for creating these products that are designed to, in the long run, help me. There are ways to prevent me from getting to that point, though. Or, if you couldn't prevent it, you didn't have to contribute to it. And so, of the 195 countries in the world, you have 2 that directly market pharmaceuticals to its residents, its citizens, its inhabitants. 2 countries out of 195. New Zealand and, you guessed it, the United States of America do direct marketing of pharmaceuticals to consumers, to residents, to citizens. Which other way is there to market your product in order to turn a profit than direct marketing, direct advertising? 2 countries alone in the world. And when you look at some of the products that you find here in the United States that you don't find anywhere else, you can't help but think, well, there must be a reason to advertise all these pharmaceuticals. Because there's a need for them. Because we're putting into our bodies the things that are going to make us sick. So if you put in things in your body that are going to make you sick, you need to put things in your body to help relieve that sickness, that dis-ease. And so, here comes pharmaceuticals to the rescue. But if you eliminate the cause of the problem, then you no longer need the presented solution, the created solution. And so you kind of have to ask the question also, which I asked, are drugs created because of the diet of that nation or that area? I don't know if anybody else has asked that question, because it would make sense. The countries that are banning these products from their shelves, banning these products from consumption in their citizens, they don't have to advertise drugs like this, because the products that are causing the problems are not there. But of course, that is the view of DJ Kevin Stew when, as I present here on Healthy Love. It is not the view of any of my affiliates. It's not One Harmony Radio's view, not the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, not Island Worldwide, Reggae Pulse Radio, Mix102.com, Earth 96 FM, down there in Jamaica, NIE Radio. It's not any of their views. They only take the broadcast. It's my view. That is Kevin's view. Based on information that I've come across since I started presenting in Healthy Love back in 2010. And the information is there. The same way I found it, and I can present it to you the same way you can find it, and more. I had more to present tonight. We just ran out of time. Because, you know, you got to stick a little bit of musical therapy in there. And there are drugs that we use in the United States that are not allowed in other countries. In the same way, there are drugs that are used in other countries that are not allowed in the United States. And there are some foods, actually, that you cannot bring into the United States. You can't say you go into Jamaica and you're going to have some good jerk pork and you're going to take some back with you. You'll get into trouble for that. Now, are you going to get in trouble for bringing the pork into the United States because it's a cleaner pork? What's the story behind the pork thing? And I say a cleaner pork because they probably do not use the growth hormone in Jamaica. And I say probably because things have changed over time. And the demands on farming groups have changed over time. The other thing is there are a lot of imported products. And these products that are banned in the European Union and other European countries are not necessarily banned in the Caribbean. So they're readily available. USA can say, hey, okay, cool. The European Union is not taking our products. That's cool. The Caribbean is right here. And so we give them a product, and we'll go ahead and toss in a drug here and a drug there. An antihistamine, you might need it because you develop an allergic reaction to something that we just sold to you. Not saying that this is what the US says, but it could be. So, whose responsibility is it to maintain good health? Is it that of our political leaders? Is it the responsibility of our president? Whose responsibility is it? I am going to lead towards and lean heavily towards it being our individual responsibilities. We have to take our health into our hands. Why? Well, who else is as concerned about you as you? And if you're not concerned about you, then fine. It's whatever. Go ahead, go get your red 6, red 5, your red 40, yellow 6, yellow 5. Just keep the bottles in the pantry. Add it to your water so you can add some color to it. Go ahead, just consume it. Whatever happens, happens. Go ahead and get that flame retardant and drink it down. Go ahead, sprinkle on some carcinogen on your meal. That's pretty much what you're doing when you purchase some of these products anyway. That's what you expose yourself to when you don't pay attention to what's on the labels. And let's face it, these producers aren't required to put some of these items on labels. And this is why some of the things are banned in places like the UK and parts of Europe, because they have labeling requirements. So we don't have labeling requirements here in the United States. They tried to bring it in at one point and everybody was up in arms about it. And so wins, again, in my opinion, Big Pharma. Because they would end up being the biggest losers with some of these products being removed from the shelf. Why is it that some of these things are concerns in other countries but not here in the United States? Why aren't we presenting these questions to our leaders? Is it because Big Pharma is funding some of these campaigns so they will hear it but not listen to it? Could it be? Because everything is pretty much available for purchase. And apparently our health is no different. It's right up there on the list of things available for purchase. The question is, are you required to sell?
Now here comes another musical transmission. Roots operation intelligence.
Jumping into some musical therapy.
Man called Marty Dread alongside the President Brown Tower.
Marty Dread working with the President Brown. Track is called No to Monsanto.
We chant them down with the power and sound.
Say we're living in a crucial time. Mother Nature in serious decline. Not to mention the war and crime. Millions of people in need.
You're the one said.
More people than we can feed. Couple that with their corporate greed. Monopolizing the food we eat. Time for the people to see. First they tried to kill the weed. Now they want to control the seeds. We say
no to Monsanto. Everybody say no to Monsanto.
I hear the people cry.
Money cooperation, monopolizing global food production. GMO is not for human consumption. No.
A call to action to one and all. We got to make Monsanto.
No to Monsanto. Everybody say no to Monsanto.
Hey. This is deeper than dollars and cents. Mr. Politician got no common sense. They're sowing seeds of pestilence. Revolution is sure to follow. So we are here to say it's time to go. You and your bloody GMO. It may be the David and Goliath thing. We will protest and we will sing.
No to Monsanto. Everybody say no to Monsanto.
I hear my people say.
We say no to Monsanto. Everybody say no to Monsanto.
They got it go.
They got a vocal sound. Chant them down like how David's to Goliath with a sling and a stone. Songs of rebellion. Play this on the station. Inform the nation. Got a situation. Call to action. Immediate attention is needed. Together as one. We the people got the right to live. People want to live without being a science project or a guinea pig. They say no food shall be grown that they don't own. We come together, chant them. We say no to Monsanto. Everybody say no to Monsanto.
They got it go. Just say no to Monsanto.
Living the ghetto to be degraded seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, painting a brighter picture for my future. Now go make the ghetto where me come from define me. Now go make the system deprive me.
The son of JQ.
Flowers that grows in the ghetto knows more about survival than the ones.
It's called Ghetto Morals.
United we stand, but divided we can fall. What is wrong with this economy and their ideologies? Read your mind of racial segregation. Read your mind of racial segregation. Real birds are like a almime, so me rhyme so prolific. I'm highly cultivated, so now watch the image. Me not gonna make the ghetto where me come from define me. Not gonna make the system deprive me. When no, living the ghetto to be degraded seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, paint a brighter picture for my future. Whoa.
seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, painting a brighter picture from my future. Not because my born in the ghetto, me not this, so me I go stay. The future belongs to the ones who prepare from today. A hustler in the ghetto, that is what I got to be, to fight the odds and free myself from the heart of poverty. When you live in the ghetto, to be the greatest seems so normal. Don't underestimate my ghetto morals. Encourage intellectual statistics from the ghetto. I'm artistic, painting a brighter picture for my future.
This is music from Jamari Morgan.
Who knows better, does better. In the end, reaps all rewards.
It's called Keep Blazing.
Cause some people die, die, die without living out their dreams. Sometimes you'll cry, 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 but everything will be alright. Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire.
Things man go through, man sit you all them lies as I close my eyes, maturing as I go through, still working on some things on the inside.
This is new music from Mortimer.
In the struggle,
it's called Holy.
Swinging by, had to take my time. So many times I've stumbled, yes. All of us can relate to some. If I could take it all away, would I like who I am today? I won't see what it's all about. I'm just trying to work it out. If you wanna see brighter days, then you got to do what it takes. Try to hold up a little tears till the day you conquer your fears. Aren't we all dressed in white after we've justified our just trying to work it out. If we wanna see brighter days, then we got to do what it takes. Try to hold up a little tears till the day we can conversations in the dark. World sleeping, I'm awake with you.
This is music from Mason the Emperor. Haven't played this one in a minute. His rendition of Conversations in the Dark.
I ain't even looking at the screen, it's true.
Yeah man, talk to me.
I've got my eyes on you, and you say that you're not alone. You get hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are. I won't ever try to change you, I will always want the same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart. Sunday mornings we sleep until noon. Well, I can sleep forever next to you. Next to you. And we've got places we both got to be. There ain't nothing I would rather do than blow off all my plans for you. And you say that you're not over and get hung up on your flaws, but in my eyes you are perfect as you are. I won't ever try to change you. I will always want the same you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. And I won't break your heart when no one seems to know. And your days seem so hard. My darling, you should know my love is everywhere you are. I will never try to change you. I will always want the same. Swear on everything I pray to. I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get home. Keep the secrets that you told me.
I've seen a lot of faces right around the world. But none has captivated me this way like yours.
This is music from Al Third.
More than any
The track is called Lone Face.
just like a carousel, you keep on appearing in my dreams. Cause you are the lone face in my head. I guess you are always in my head.
conversation. When people see me talking to myself, they call me crazy, but I am only human. We can be focused for a minute. Next thing I'm all in disarray. Yeah, 'cause you are the lone face in my head, in my head. I guess you are always in my head, in my head. Guess you get your own space in my head, in my head. 'Cause you are the lone face in my head, in my head. Yeah. In my mind I won't believe nothing else. Taking over my memory, it's a mess. Where does this timeline take me? It's a guess. But every second, every minute, every hour, I'm feeling the strength of your power. You got me intoxicated in my head. I guess you are always in my head, in my head. Guess you got your own space in my head, in my head. 'Cause you are the lone face in my head, in my head. Yeah, 'cause you are the lone face in my head, in my head. I guess you are always in my head, in my head. Guess you got your own space in my head, in my head. 'Cause you are the lone face in my head, in my head.
Sugar lips, sugar lips. Your kiss is sweet all the time. Sugar lips, sugar lips. One sip tastes like a wine. Sugar lips, sugar lips. Girl, I want you to be mine. Sugar,
This is music from Angelique.
sugar.
It's called Sugar Lips.
The first time we met, girl, it felt like magic. Now thinking of you gives me a rush every minute. Can't wait to hold you, baby, in my arms. Feel your sweet caress, your tender charm. Now my sweet dreams are reality. You filled my cup when it was empty, baby. Sugar lips, sugar lips. Your kiss is sweet all the time. Sugar lips, sugar lips. One sip tastes like a wine. Sugar lips, sugar lips. Girl, I want you to be mine, my sugar. Sugar lips, sugar baby, sugar. If I should lose you now, girl, it could be tragic. 'Cause your laughter and your smile, I couldn't do without it. 'Cause you're the angel I was meant to love, the one that I've been dreaming of. Now my sweet dreams turn reality. You filled my cup when it was empty, baby. Sugar lips, sugar lips. Your kiss is sweet all the time. Sugar lips, sugar lips. One sip tastes like a wine. Sugar lips, sugar lips. Girl, I want you to be mine. Sugar, sugar lips, sugar baby, sugar.
Don't you ever let down your guard, and no matter what the heathen say. Don't you ever let down your guard. Stop living your life the Babylonian way. Don't
Music from Origin I.
let down your guard. We burn out the heathen
reminding us to keep our guard up at all times.
Never let down your guards. No, 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 no. Living your life in hypocritical matters. Hypocrisy rule was overshadowing the truth. Fighting this battle mentally and physically. Segregation is us from rallying the truth. Look all around you, there's a war going on. It's all the rich oppress the poor, and this I just cannot ignore. Press for the mark and keep your eyes on the goal. It is inevitable that we regain full control. And don't you ever let down your guard. And it don't matter what they did and say, don't you ever let down your guard. Stop living your life the Babylonian way, don't you ever let down your guard. We burn out the Edens like every day, don't you ever let down your guards. No, 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 no. They are headed for a systematic meltdown, and there's nothing they can do to stop the movement of time. Transformation days are changing the weather, so the energy is off, and so it's not get no better. Running around as if they are the creators of it all. It won't be long before Babylon falls. Crumbling down, see their destruction will be of their own. Don't you get caught in this Babylon zone. And don't you ever let down your guard. And no matter what they eat and say, don't you ever let down your guard. Stop living your life the Babylonian way, don't you ever let down your guard. We burn out the Edens like every day, don't you ever let down your guard.
Hear the people sing, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. My God will never let us down. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sing it, let the people hear. My God will never let us down. He saved Jonah from the whale. When we're disobedient, he still don't fail. Hold us in the palm of his hand, so we don't fall in their sinking sand. Yeah, yeah. He shields us, David, from our Goliath. Give us the weapon to keep them quiet, so that we could keep on moving and don't cause no riot. Sing it. Oh, oh, oh.
Music from the Twiggyrific one. Twiggy.
My God will never let us down. Sing it.
Track called Never Let Us Down. The big reminder. Friends and family members may let you down, but the Creator will never.
My God will never let us down.
I want to thank you all for tuning in.
Be not afraid.
Thank you for being the best part of this broadcast.
From dangerous and on with rock, stone and sling.
As we part company, I want to remind you all, look out for members of your community.
The big Messiah is with us all. Oh.
Remember, your community is not just a development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. Those that you pass on the bus, the plane, the boat, or the train, whether you walk, ride, or drive, these are members of your community. Do something good for one of them today, because you never know who's going to do something good for you tomorrow. My name is Kevin Stewart. This is what I like to do to you, for you, and with you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right here at 10 p.m. Eastern. The night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. Catch me on Saturdays on Reggae Global Radio, 8 p.m. for the Saturday Stew.
Enemy cannot beat us, no.
Until then, good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world, from right here in South Florida. I bid you all a good night.
No.
Be good.
No.
If you can't be good, go ahead and be good at it.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot, where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.